Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Today we're going to be playing some Pokiopia. I don't know what area I really want to work on next. I haven't really decided. I'm going to kind of walk around and figure it out. We took care of one section and kind of prepped for houses. But yeah, my goal is, I think, to like kind of pick a section to work on each day. So that's what we're going to do. Why can't I hear anything? My headphones on? They are. Are you guys getting audio? It looks like you guys are. Why are mine? Oh, is it because I didn't move the sound to... I have a feeling that that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I just hadn't had my... Didn't have mine on. So usually I play in the evening, and what I did was I purposefully switched the times. So this is nighttime during the daytime because I play more Pokemon in the evening. So this is kind of switching it. We're switching it up a little bit. We're switching it up a little bit by doing this. Let's real quick. Let's do kind of some of the daily chores. What's going on over here? Oh. Aww. Oddish. Every time I get an Oddish, I name it Blueberry. They seem to sound good. Aww. Oh my gosh. He's a walker. Oh, there's only one more Pokemon in tall grass to look for. Likes lots of nature, dirt, soft stuff, pretty flowers, lots of water, bitter flavors. Okay. Oh. We have somebody else coming for a visit. Venonat? Isn't that what this one is? Yeah. Such a pretty light. We're both purple. T, what's up, hun? How you doing? How is life? How's your day going? Likes wooden stuff, watching stuff, complicated stuff, letters and words, and bitter flavors. Interesting. Okay. Let's punch this little spot, this little section out. I can't believe it. Comet was streaming yesterday, but right in the middle of my class. And like my last class of the year too for that course. So I really couldn't get out of it. I was devastated. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So this is who's living here. Okay. Interesting that that's who I put there. I'm sure we'll be moving a lot of guys around, like quite a bit. Now I eat and then I get to work myself. Ah, oh, good, just finished making dinner. Ooh, what's for dinner? Any big plans? Oh, we don't have a ton of lumber, but that's okay. We'll start with 4. Something is better than nothing. And then we can go maybe look for some more. And then I think we should have... That's so cute. Spooky stuff, shiny stuff. Makes sense. Luxury. Looks like food, watching stuff, and sour flavors. What are you looking for? Red crystal fragments. Okay. Wow, we're hitting a lot of beats like way earlier in this game. Then... Oh, maybe I should start every day at least going in and like adding a stamp to the cards. That way we can get stuff. Oh, yes, we're buying. Instead of 20, yeah, we're buying those for sure. Okay. I really wanna... Well, we'll buy this. I would like... I don't think we have more houses. I think they're out of stock until we level up one more level. Because I would like to build more houses. I don't like building other stuff because they take up more room. And they don't hold as many. Nooper, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? So confused with the date of your stamp card. Yeah, it's because I've only played, I think, like 3 times, maybe 3 or 4 times. Dinner just fully said goodbye. Oh no! Hi, welcome back! Water trade. Okay. Lots of water, cleanliness, strange stuff, group activities, healing, and dry flavors. That's nice. Just, lately, huh? Oh no! Do you need to... I wonder... Have you reset your router box and called them a couple times? I don't know. Usually I just call and I'm like, hi. Because sometimes it turns out your Wi-Fi router has to be upgraded every once in a while and I had no idea. Okay. Let's see. What's going on up here? Oh, all finished. Yes. Okay, so we're going to decorate some homes today, it looks like. Oh, why is he confused? What's going on? Oh, I see. He wants to build. Oh, another Pokemon. Look at us. I had steak for dinner today, but I forgot to get it out of the freezer this morning. Oh no! Can't be bothered. Maybe I'll mention it to my dad sometime. Send him a text. So that way it can be somebody else's problem. Oh, steak sounds good. Soft stuff, nice breezes, fabric, wobbly stuff, watching stuff, and dry flavors. Interesting. Those are kind of random. Oh, did we get a good something? A good recipe? A mug! Yes, that's helpful. Nothing more over there? Okay. All finished here, though. Perfect. Okay. Now we need to decorate, but I think it would be more helpful for us to go get some more materials, probably, before we do a bunch of decorating. And we haven't broken out this area yet, so let's do that. Yep. Ah, come on. What the heck? What's happening? Let's try this. Okay. That's weird. It was highlighted. That's never happened to me before. The cats are being little psychos. Sorry, guys. If you hear them running around, it's just because they're being annoying. It's fine. I'll make ramen in a bit and then have the steak for lunch tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I was sick of yummy food. I made 2 portions. Ooh. What did you make? Did I miss what you said earlier? And we'll break up the broken ones. It's best. I don't really like these here, if we're being honest. Not a fan. These all look okay. We might do some weed pulling. Is this the next area maybe that we choose to work on? I'm carrying too much stuff. Ugh, we really need to upgrade. We'll come back. Is this should be okay, it shouldn't be an item. Yes, that was the other thing I really wanted to get. Let's grab some of these rocks. And sticks. Okay, and this we can't fix till later, probably. What? But it's yellow. It should just be a recipe, I don't know. I guess not. Chili pasta chicken and then topped with cashews. Oh, or peanuts and spring onion. Ooh. Oh, a coconut lime sweet chili sauce. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna come knocking on T's door. Okay, let's just go put some stuff away in the box. That one is a superior combination. Agreed. Agreed, agreed. Oh, we need to break all this up too, actually. This is important. Yes. Let's go up here. Okay, so we do have some things, it looks like. Some items. Okay, and this is all of our material. I kind of try to keep these organized. I don't do a great job of it. first. Let's put this stuff. I'll put all these here for now. Do we not have... Okay. Oh. What's that? There we go. I didn't even notice that. We can stick it here for now. We won't need that till a lot later, I think. Okay, so we need... Well, let's see. I guess we should probably... Let's decorate those homes before we move on to another area, because that might level us up so we can kind of do more things. So, for one, we're definitely going to need... We'll do 4 of these. I kind of have like a... I don't know, like a way that I like things done now. Oh, we're also going to need 4 of these, but for something else. We're going to go set up some more habitats real quick, especially since it's dark. There's a different kind of habitat. We're cheating a little bit because I kind of remember some habitats, but it's fine. Oh, I need more glowing mushrooms, I guess. Good to know. And then, are those really the only beds that we have? Is this really... I would like better beds and stuff. Suppose not, though. We'll do 4 of these chairs. Let's do a couple of these tables as well. Something for the walls at least. Why are you streaming early today? Any reason or just cuz? Kind of just cuz, but also so I don't get too tired late. Like, I don't want to be too tired later and then be like, okay, I'm just not gonna stream, you know? Especially because I've been like kind of weirdly sick recently. Oh, and clay. We can get clay to make the cups. I think in here. But let's... Where is... I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we have Vespaquin. I remember seeing her last time, I feel like. Where is she? Like, I think that's how we got some of those items. Where is she at? Girl. I don't remember where we got her. It might be in one of those flower beds up there, so I'm gonna check that. Let's buy some stuff though too. Some stuff is better than like nothing. And then let's have him take a look at stuff. Got it. Yeah, and like the other thing is like a lot of my viewers are not from America, and so like switching up the time zones is probably good every once in a while. Look at this. A model space shuttle. Okay. Weird decoration I have, but we'll take it. I'm from Germany too. Uh-huh. I like it when I can watch you. Aw, and you're not sleeping. I appreciate it. It's good to have you here. Ooh. Heck yeah. Okay, and then this item... I think we can take this, and there was a setup, maybe... Oh wait, no, I think I just have to... Because I moved the gumi, so I think we can just flip these over and put a berry here. And then it's still raining, so that wouldn't make sense to do that. But where the heck is the Vesperquin? She has to live in like a flower bed, I think. So she might be the only other flower bed that I kind of feel like I have. Oh, I guess I have these. She could be in one of these, maybe? Oh, there's Illumise. Nope. Okay. Any of these flower beds? No. Okay. She must be up. I don't want to use honey to call her though, because I need... Well, let's start... I just wanted to see if she had any items that I could buy from her. Well, let's put these other... We'll need a fire type though. And we need it to stop raining. Otherwise the candles, I think, just go out. Oh, that one's a lot higher. That's fine. There we go, that's better. Because these houses hold 2 Pokemon each, I think. I try to make it so it's like they each have a bed and a desk set up of some kind is kind of how I do this. And then for the 4, I try to make sure there's 4 beds and 4 desks. Like individual desks. I'll put this like as an entry rug. There's not a lot to like, we don't have a ton of wall decorations yet or anything. So like maybe we can kind of add stuff later. But for now we'll put like bedside tables kind of here. Eventually, actually I honestly might move them outwards to like closer to here. Can be on each side of where the beds will be eventually, once we get better beds. We have the hay beds right now. I just know that I'm gonna want to replace those. And then let's put some light up here. Oh, that's not equal distance. There we go. Awesome. That's a lot better. Looks nicer. Wonderful. So that's at least one area done, and that's where I'm gonna put Combi and Vespiquen. Okay. Oh, you know what? That could be my doctor's office. Hold on, 1 second. Okay, so this is... Combi was here earlier. He's not here anymore. Oh, this is so annoying because I have, like, their Pokemon that I want in specific places. We might have to move it to the daytime to see everybody, like, come out. Oh, Gumi. Cute. Oh no, Sliggoo. Gumi's evolution. Like luxury. A lot of them like luxury. Soft stuff, cleanliness, healing, sweet flavors. Cute. Okay, well let's bring him. And he's gonna move in here. After we move Parasect over. And I don't, yeah, we haven't decorated that house, so let me grab some decoration items real quick. No. Let's, yeah, some of these items, let's go ahead and grab. And then eventually there should be enough room, like we can put a couch or like a dressing room or something in here into these spaces. We can put a mirror here. And yeah, that's, I would have rather a different rug here. I think this would look cute in the Gummies room and stuff, maybe. Well, I guess let me tell Parasect to move here. Do we have... Yeah, we still have some bedside tables, so let's put them here. We want the grain, the wood grain kind of going the same way. There we go. Oh, that's huge. Okay. That's gonna be probably put away for a little while. We'll put this here for now. Thanks for the lurk, T. Claire Danes, who's that? Do I know who that is? Oh, this is cute. This is kind of a cute rug. I don't think this is the room that I wanted in though. We'll put this here for now. Let me Google. Let me decide how offended I should be. The blonde? Like in the face? We do have a very like kind of similar like jaw structure and stuff, I think. Maybe I move the Venonat in here with the Parasect for now, just so there's like more people or like less Pokemon in the grass itself. Because there's Venonat. Because then at least it's like, oh, they're both bug type. Yeah. I watched my so-called life. I don't think I've seen it. Well, I know I haven't seen that. It doesn't sound like something I've seen. Okay, and then there's... I really wanted to move Vespiquen in that area. Let me grab... I want Vespiquen and Combi in that room. Let me grab some clay. And then we might switch the time zone to be daytime. And I guess we can grab some mushrooms while we're in here. Ugh, I hate these leaf den kits that I keep getting because I don't want them. These usually indicate we should break this up or something. Oh, it's an entrance to somewhere. Okay. I don't know that I found this last I played. Oh, an item? Oh, a torch. I could care less. Maybe it was just not very memorable. I guess they look good outside sometimes, the torches. But it's like every time it rains, you know, you have to relight everything, so... kind of almost not totally worth it, it feels like. Oh, what do we get? Oh, small vase. That's cute. That'll be good. Can make it easier to decorate certain areas. And we just kind of sort of unlocked that one, or like found that one area. My goal is really I don't want to leave a section until it's at least level 10. And then we can move on to a new section and like tackle a new area. Just so I don't get super overwhelmed. Onyx, move, buddy. There we go. Whatever. He's always in the way, I swear. It's a little bit annoying. While we're here, let's grab some flowers. And then we can use them in making the bases. So Star Wars Day is coming up. Is there anything you guys wanted to do for that? Oh, there's something down that way. See that? There's something over there. I don't know if I can get over there yet, though. Play Star Wars Racer? What's that? Sounds like a racing game. Of which I know I'm gonna suck at. I have a few Star Wars games on PC that I can look at trying to stream. That I've never really streamed before. I can look at streaming one of those, if that's something y'all are interested in. I need to not get hung up on this area. I just need to grab the supplies. It's really tempting to like, okay, let me just clean this whole area up. But I told myself I wasn't gonna do that. Okay, so we definitely need to move somebody into that house up there. Maybe we just move somebody in temporarily. The birds might not be a bad option for a temporary move-in. We're kind of gonna be in that. We're not really gonna be in that area though. Where's the other one? Maybe it's already up there? What Star Wars games do you have? Let me check. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh no, I can't. I have Battlefront, I think. And then, Star Wars Galactic, yeah, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, I think is the other one that I have. Right? Is that right? Where's the Pidgey? I would like to, like, put sets of Pokemon together. That's fine. Perfect. That increased the environment level enough to start something else to build. Knights of the Old Republic? I don't know. Maybe? It's kind of hard to say. I played a lot of different kinds of games growing up, so I don't always remember like what I played. I'll buy both of these houses. And we might actually do some time traveling today to have these houses built. Okay. Let's... Okay, this is... Oh, actually... First area. We're gonna finish the first area that's up here. Seaman and Tights, have you watched Spaceballs? Are they Mel Brooks classic? I started it and then, because I keep starting stuff at night when I'm tired. So I started it and then I fell asleep, but I do want to finish it. Oh, this is one of the big houses, not the small ones. Okay. These I plan to put somewhere else. Those ones up there, I'm only going to put like two, the two kind. So, the double houses, the quad houses, because these hold 4 Pokemon. Uh-oh. It doesn't fit. Why doesn't it fit? What's happening? Is there stuff up here in the way? Okay. The other thing is it looks like that wall. Okay. What is that? I heard something. It sounded like something on my PC, but I don't know what it was. I don't know. I can't check. Did I get like an email? That's weird. I don't know. How's MVP? Haven't seen him in a while. I guess busy. We've both been super busy. I know that he's been working. Speaking of. But he does be lurking too, so. Our multitasker. Okay, this area. Oh, this area is also not. Okay, so we need to destroy a lot of the areas around here, it looks like. Okay. I want this to be even on both sides, so I think the best thing to do would be to put 2 on the right and then knock out the sections on the left. Okay. And it's kind of high up that it wants me to destroy, to be honest. I don't know how we're going to be able to do it, but we'll try. Very tired, very busy. Yeah, I know work's been a bitch. Okay, interesting. So what if... Okay, I have an interesting idea. What if I turn this into, like, steps? Build them out this way, like this. Hold on, I have a vision. Hi, Tasha. Can I help you, princess? Or are you just here to be nosy? Okay, this game as much as I wanted. Oh no! I was like, you haven't sandwich? That's what they call sandwiches up here, grinders. Okay, so this area, I think I know what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be... I'm gonna make a bridge that way. But this was also giving us access to up here for now. Oh, hold on. We need to put some items in here so the red stays. Let's put some Pokemon on the team, on the job, and then items. Let's have him make some more lumber. Why is it not showing the red lines? What's happening? Should I, like, maybe... Hold on, let me... I have an idea. I think if I do this, it'll stay up. Okay, I see where it is. I need to... interesting. Do I have a minute? Tomorrow's payday, heck yeah! It's not all going to bills, even better! Hell yeah. Oh no, it went away. Is it because I'm too far? Maybe that's what it is? Son of a bitch. I wish it would show the red box more so that way I can see. I need to make it to this little area, it looks like, kind of. Maybe I just do this. Okay, and then maybe I like... This is better if you have sand, which I didn't pick up, but this will have to do for now. Okay. So this needs to go back some. Damn, by 2 blocks. That's not ideal. Trying to get both of these at the same time, but it won't let me. Hello, hello! Welcome in! You have the... Are you in the part where you have to sit the... Onyx. Oh, I just passed that, I think maybe last episode. So I'm not very far, but in my personal file, I'm at the Sparkling Skylands. I did do my first reactions on stream, but I wanted to play this a lot off stream. It was one of the few games that I was like really, really excited about, so. This is a second save file. I'm stuck there. Oh! Do you need help? Let me know if you need help. Be happy to help or give hints without giving anything away. And then, honestly, let me just... Technically, we're fine, but we'll knock this out, so just in case. Maybe I'll knock out this wall. And then I'm thinking if I just, like, break 2 at a time on while, like, moving the controller backwards, I should be able to break what I've built out here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Part is quite grindy. Yeah. I don't care about spoilers. I'm the part where I need suburban. I can make it rain. Oh yeah, it is pretty. Venti! How are you doing? My brother wants me to make an island, but from what I've been seeing, is the multiplayer is quite limited. Yeah, I haven't checked out much about the multiplayer. I have the island, but I mean, it's probably something I'll definitely test. at some point. I would like to see if it's any good. Wait, where did... What? Barry, get down here. Sir, I would like the lumber you were supposed to make me, please. And thank you. Okay, there we go. I was looking at it at 80%, so not much grinding. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. I had a lot of grinding to do. There was some stuff that I had completed, but not everything for sure. Okay, so we're out of vine. Let's go grab some vine real quick. And a couple Pokemon. I think we need some more Pokemon. I don't think anybody that's like absolutely required. Oh, there's the Pidgey that we were looking for earlier. Bastard. Come here. I need to move you into a house. Like, you can at least... we're stuck watching the same ads 3 times back to back. Yeah, I wish they at least did switch them up. It's funny because I feel like every time I get an ad, I'm like, out of spite, I'm not gonna buy your product. Well, yeah. What's I doing? Vines. No, wait. Yes, this box? No, not the box. Here's some. Oh, and we have like a ton of lumber stuff that I just didn't know we had. Let's move some of this stuff in because we're gonna go fill up the other box. This is the drill bird. I think we're gonna time skip today, at least a little bit, so that way we can have some building done. Because I've never experienced that. Do you ever get rude people come and chat? Yeah, every once in a while. It's pretty rare, but I've had it a lot more recently in the last like month or two, which has been really odd. But luckily I have really good mods. They're the best, so they kind of try to keep things under control. I had one guy try to say that I was a bad person because I couldn't afford to go to my uncle's wedding or my uncle's funeral. That was so bizarre. That was so weird. I cannot fathom what would possess somebody to say something like that guy did. Maybe he was just having a bad day. It's also kind of harder to see where the red line is here. Oh, it finally stopped raining, it looks like, right? Oh, no. It's still raining. Oh, man. And the other pieces are kind of, I guess, here. Well, let's see. Okay, and then it's kind of more on the other side, it seems like. So let's just break this back down to kind of how it was. And then we'll come over here. And there's kind of these sort of already steps in this direction, so. I don't like to waste my time antagonizing people now. I'm playing on Australian friendly sometimes. Channel or comment section just to go be an ass. Yep, nope. Yeah, I like sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I'm just not somebody who's gonna be like usually pestering people to begin with, but certainly not somebody who is like taking the time and energy to like put themselves out there and be on camera and stuff. Like that's like kind of a lot, you know? So I'm definitely not gonna like go around harassing anybody. Yeah, you also just like, you never know what somebody is going through, and so like being a jerk about stuff, especially unnecessarily so, has never really sat right with me. I just don't like really negative behavior. That's up. So now we can look at, we have all the materials. So, someone who flies. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the garden. We're happy to have you. Okay, we have some Pokemon. We might have to call some, unfortunately. Oh, I hate that because I was really kind of hoping to keep more honey so that we could get items. We don't have a lot of honey, I've noticed. We're really low on it in general. Oh, it did stop raining. Let's go light those candles real quick. Frank, what's up? How are you doing? Just curious, what games you played or have played? Let's see. Hold on. I have, just so I don't miss anything. Wait, I think I might have a, is it this? No, is it? No. I have a thing, but MVP made it, so I don't remember what it was, but that like has a list of the games that I've played. But I played Baldur's Gate, I've played Pokemon Legends Arceus, I played Spiritfarer, I have played what else do I have? Spiritfarer. I'm doing a Soul Link with my friend Lanity right now, Pokemon Black and White Soul Link that we pretty much just started, and then come light this candle, homie. There we go. What else? I definitely have played like a lot more than that, but I'm kind of blanking. Baldur's Gate. Roanoke Global? I don't think I've played that before. I've never even heard of it, I don't think. So you played Mario Kart a couple times. I did a drunk Mario Kart episode. Expedition 33. Right now we're playing. Let's see. We've played Dispatch, Stardew Valley, Fields of Mystria, Divinity Original Sin 2. Trying to think, what else have we played? Also plays a ton of Madden. Not anymore. When I was a kid, I did. That was like my brother's favorite game. My brother loved Madden, so we did play a lot of Madden growing up. My dad was also like really, really into football. So we definitely played a lot of Madden growing up. But I don't really play it anymore. They're kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of the same game every time, to be honest. So it's not super interesting to me anymore. Wait, where did he go? He was just, wasn't he just here? Where's this guy? There he is. Hi, follow me. You're needed. And what is fuck? So this is me, please do not dox yourself. Others are me. So if you happen to know my real name, where I live, any of that stuff, do not tell people. And then if, like, and same for yourself, right? Like definitely don't be giving your first and last name out on stream, where, like, your address, anything like that, you know. It's fine if it's just like casual information, you know, like your job, like, or like kind of like maybe like what you do for work, like that sort of thing is mostly fine. But yeah, we definitely don't want anybody accidentally like outing where they live or anything like that. Or somebody else, right? Like if you know somebody else in chat, they look familiar to you. We don't want anybody like being like, oh, they live in blah blah blah. It's like, oh no, that's not information you should be sharing with the public, because these do go up on YouTube, and you know, even if like a lot of them even if most of them are edited and stuff, but like, yeah, you probably don't want to be doing that stuff on stream anyway. Kind of a big no-no. Generally a big no-no. Rancone, maybe? Global is like a Twitch extension for Twitch or WTV. My games also have a list of played games currently playing. Wishlist. Oh, that's cool. Hold on, let me write that down. I've not heard of that before. I didn't know that there was an extension like that. That would be super helpful. I do have a Discord, and I have like a recommendation section in my Discord. But I didn't know that they had like something specific for that. Maybe I'll take some time when classes are over to set something like that up, because that'd be fun. Her name is Jimothy. She lives in a pineapple under the sea. Very true. Yeah, got it. People out there are weird and dumb, so you never know what kind of people you encounter in the net. Yeah, that's so true. Maybe a dumb question, but have you played have you played Super Mario RPG? I don't, let me do a Google. No, I don't think I have. No, I've never played this. I've played a lot of other Super Mario games. Like I played 64 a lot. I played Super Mario Bros. Like I've played Inside Bowser, I think is what it's called. I'm a big fan of Paper Mario on the Wii. That was like one of my favorite games. It's pretty cool you can have it in your profile on your Twitch. That's smart. I should do that. Like, this is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm in the middle of finals right now, but like my classes are mostly over on the 8th, I think. It's like kind of like the last day where like stuff has to be turned in. So like it's a little hectic now and I don't have a ton of free time. But when classes are out, that's definitely something I can put together. And sounds like that would be super helpful, so I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know about that. I appreciate it. Wait, what did I put in? Is there anything left in these? No, I don't know what that's about then. Oh, I didn't need them anymore. Okay. Oh, these guys. You're supposed to be going this way. When are your classes done? I think, my last, like, actual class that I have to be in is, tomorrow. Tomorrow I have one more class. It's, my one health course. I have one more class left for that. And then, yeah, my last urban studies course was yesterday. And then, hi, you're up in my business. Do you want in my lap? Aquí? Vente aquí? Huh? No? Espérate. There we go. She's thinking about it. There are some thoughts. Oh my god, ma'am, pick a spot and stay there. she's so goofy. Okay, so this can actually probably go in somebody's house. We're gonna leave those because there's one more Pokemon that can show up, I think, in that area. And then we need to call. Was it it was like a Pidgey? I think we need something that's flying and something that builds. The Pinsir? Pinsir? Here he is. Okay, we are gonna have to call. Devastated, I don't want to be using the honey unnecessarily. But let's get him starting to build the stuff. No one just would have thought you'd have played it before. I'm shocked. Well, to be fair. Maybe I played it before the wreck and I just didn't know about it. Yeah, don't forget, like, I, unfortunately, with the brain damage, like, there's only so much time I've had to, like, consume media and play games and stuff. Especially like also while doing school, so there's like a lot of stuff that I haven't seen or played necessarily that I'm interested in seeing or playing. It just, I haven't had a chance. So, yeah, I always feel like kind of, yeah. So I've had, 6 years, I think, total. Since the accident to like replay stuff. I've played all mainstream Pokemon games in that time at least once, if not multiple times. I've played obviously Baldur's Gate and all the current things that I'm playing, but like there's a lot that yeah, I still need to get to, like, get around to. I finally picked up Stardew Valley for the first time, like, a few months ago. So, yeah, unfortunately, I am behind. Oh, wait, I needed to get that Pidgey. That's the real reason I went up there. RPG came out with SNES and got a remake on the Switch a couple years ago. Oh. Maybe I'll pick that up. Did they make physical copies of it? It sounds dumb, but I do try to only buy physical copies of stuff, if it's an option. You know what I mean? It's on the Switch and it's physical. Ooh, okay. Maybe I can add that. Maybe I'll add that to the games or the stream section of my Throne account. Because Throne is also like a place kind of where it's like, it makes it easier for me to kind of remember like, oh, this is a game that I was planning to do, like planning to work on. Or like planning to finish eventually or start eventually. So that way I know like, because pretty much any money, I don't make hardly anything from Twitch, but what I do make pretty much all goes right back into Twitch. It pays for my Wi-Fi bill sometimes if I don't have something that I desperately need or want on my Twitch. But like my last check went to all the window film and then the light bulbs. Okay, let's make some lanterns for that area up there that I was kind of humming and hawing over. Because now we have some more mushrooms. Same. I like to do physical media, and it's not because I'm an old head. Honestly, I don't love the fact that, like, companies are slowly taking away our ability to actually physically own our own media. So I'm really, really into... I also ran a comic book shop in Texas for a very long time, so that's probably where kind of my love of physical media started, if we're being real. I love that job. I would love to run a comic book shop eventually again. But yeah, I recognized, especially when I was working there, like, hey, this stuff, it's important to have physical media of now. You know, also for preservation purposes, like I said, I study anthropology, so I've just also really recognized the value in preserving media more. So that's a big part of it. I also, yeah, I'm just someone who really likes to collect things. So I collect vinyls, and I collect VHS tapes, and I collect video games. I have the PlayStation 2 up to the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 2, 3, and then I have the Wii. And I try to, like, if I see games, I try to get them relatively cheap. I have, like, every DS system that has ever come out. And I have all, like, a ton of the original games. So it's just, yeah, as I've kind of gotten older and, like, kind of figured things out a little bit more, it's become something, like, really important to me. And then, it was kind of already important to me before all this nonsense about how, like, we are not going to own any of our own media. Has been a big conversation. It was already important to me, but that really made me want to double down on media preservation. If that makes sense. Dang. I want to get over there, but I can't. You know, For sure. This wouldn't be a bad place to put something. Maybe we can put, like, some houses, like a house here or something up here. Okay. So they're all building that area, and then I set out all... Oh, these are the other lamps that I have. What did I want to do with these? Let's put them up over here. By these houses. There's a set of houses here. Or they would make sense, I think. Yes. This makes sense. Let's put one here. I was really hesitant, honestly, because of how the Switch 2 situation was working out. I was kind of really hesitant to get it, but it was my community like came together and got it for me because I was really interested in Pokiopia. It's a great game. Like I said, I just really hate kind of the rules that they're putting around like owning your titles, so not ideal. What I was planning to do was just kind of wait until Pokemon Wind and Waves came out, I think is what it's called. Wind and Waves, I think, was my initial plan. But I'm super grateful for my community helping me out with that. Heard people whining about some Nintendo games not having the actual file but only a license holder, but you can still sell the game. And if it's attached to an account, yeah, it's yours as long as you have access to the account. Yeah, I don't like the precedent that it sets. I feel like it's one of those sort of like slippery slope things. It's definitely something that I've had a conversation about and that a lot of people aren't really happy about, and it's pretty... I think it makes sense why people aren't happy about it. I don't want that to become common, because it's more of like, the other thing was is like you're not allowed to modify your file, and they can, or your Switch. You might own it, but you're not allowed to do anything to it that Nintendo doesn't want you to do. So like it used to be that doing something like that might void your warranty, but like now it's like they can apparently go in and shut your game down. It's not like that in every country from what I understand. It is like that in the United States last I heard. So like if you want to make modifications or jailbreak or do anything that like you might have done on your own device because you owned it before, that's no longer allowed. And they can remotely shut your Switch down. Don't like that. Don't love that. That's something that for sure bothers me. Like I said, if I spend my money on something, I want to own it. And I want to make sure that like especially like with how much they're relying on games only working through online, right? Like if I boot up a PlayStation 2 game right now, it's still gonna work and it's still gonna run like it did, you know, when the game first came out. But that's not necessarily going to be the case anymore for a lot of these titles. And I don't really love that. You know, if they shut the game down, because that's another kind of conversation that's been in the, I guess, video game zeitgeist for a little bit. And at least the streamers that I've listened to talk about it. Yeah, and I think there's, like, for sure valid concerns to be had. It kind of depends on what your priority is, right? If your priority is just, like, you want to be able to play the game and you don't really care, that's, I think, totally fine. But if, like, your priority is that, like, hey, preservation of media is really important, owning things is really important, then I also think that's a really valid conversation to like, bring up. Cam, what's up? How are you doing? I have a Pokemon Sword and the DLC on cart for that reason. Physical media for the win. Yep. How are you doing? Switch 2 seems like it will be unhackable, so no worries there. Yeah. Something goes to use those things for small individuals who run things for the rest, like hacking, pirating stuff. Yeah, but like I said, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, they can do it, for sure, right? It's their company, they can do what they want. But like, people don't have to like that, and I think that's valid. Like, people definitely don't have to like that that's how they're handling the company, and people are allowed to, like, you know, have conversations about it. I don't like discouraging conversations around stuff like that, if I can help it, because I think like people can sometimes make some really valid points. But I do see that, like, I kind of see both, I understand like both perspectives and like why people might feel a certain way about some of those issues. But I try to encourage like kind and healthy conversation around the subjects usually, if I can. really just depends on like what everybody's individual priorities are, I've noticed. Because it kind of, the other conversation that they've been having is that it kind of opens up the door for, oh no, I don't want these. Oh, here. These are the pink huts. I don't really like how they look in this area. I have a plan for them though, so I'm gonna hold on to them. But they're gonna be for something much later. Because there's talk about, I can't remember what company is talking about doing it. It might have been PlayStation or something, where they're talking about making it so you buy a title, but like if you don't log in for a certain number of time, you no longer can play the game. Like you have to keep paying for it or something. It's like, oh, like did that come from like people not pushing back hard enough on us not owning our own physical media, and so now they're gonna make us pay for something that we've already bought, like a subscription service to a game? Is that gonna become more normalized? Don't love that idea either. Like, not ideal. So some people think that it's like a slippery slope. I'm good. Stressed out with work. Oh, how about you? I'm doing good. Stressed out with school. How's streaming been, Cam? If you guys don't follow Cam, you should. Cam's a good friend of the channel. He's awesome. He puts out really good content. Cam is my buddy. Feel anything? You morons ruin it for the rest of us. Yeah, but that's like kind of the other part of the conversation. It's like, hey, like is like punishing the whole class fair because like 1 or 2 kids fucked up? And like how much does that really bother you? Like how much money are they really losing? Enough to warrant pissing off all of their customers by like causing problems because like a couple of guys figured stuff like that out? Is that worth it? It doesn't. If I'm a business owner, that's not worth it to me, right? Like I'm not gonna, I wouldn't piss off my like customer base. But then the other thing is they kind of know that they have titles that, like long-lasting, long-term titles that only belong to them. So like they might think that like, hey, like financially, like we'll be fine because people aren't going to be able to get some of these titles anywhere else besides on the Switch. So if they want to play our games, like that's the only option. And like, yeah, that's true. Maybe for some people. But some people might genuinely feel that like, hey, like the situation they've put people in and like them not allowing us to like own our own material, that's enough for me to not want to buy their titles and just stop playing Mario games or whatever else, you know? It's a little bit different because I'm like kind of a smaller streamer, I think. So like it's a lot harder for me to like kind of do that and just be like, oh, I'm just not gonna play like a single Nintendo game ever again. Like that's not really realistic because it's where like a lot of my fan base really likes, or like a lot of my viewers really like those titles. So but like I definitely think that there's a conversation for the individual, and I also think like, yeah, I don't really like it. I think it's okay for me to not agree with it. I kind of am just hoping that maybe we end up passing laws that kind of help with something like those issues is, I guess, my hope. That would be nice if we just passed laws that made it so like they can't just shut down our games. And I think there was like kind of controversy around it. I don't know a ton about it, but there was somebody who's trying to sue or like pass legislation in the UK for laws like that, and they're advocating for laws like that. And some people think like oh, like this law that this guy kind of put together, it didn't really go far enough. Does it really protect? Like, I don't know. But at least people are having the conversation, and it's like bringing awareness to the issue. Like I said, I'm not somebody who knows like a ton about it. I just have heard conversations and some people's concerns. I wouldn't be able to like list specific titles or anything like that. But yeah, it's interesting. The other thing that's interesting is like, I find it funny that they have an issue with the jailbreaking. Because like right now I've seen it pretty common for people to they sell old DSs, like they refurbish DSs and then like kind of hack them so that way you can have like any DS game that ever existed on them, and they sell them and they're cool. Like that's definitely like, hey, if you weren't able to get a hold of these titles when they were out, or because like some of the physical copies are so expensive it makes those games accessible again, because there are certain titles that, you know, they haven't really re-released, and now like buying the physical copies of those original titles, it's just too expensive, so they've kind of they found a way kind of around some of those. I wonder if like that's something that bothers them. Guess not enough to shut some of those people down. I remember when I was a punk kid, I had a friend who wanted me to take a PS2 to this place to get it to be able to read pirated games. You have to connect to the internet within 30 days to renew the license. Yeah, that's right, Cam. No, that's done for digital games across the board. Or something. Streaming just hasn't been much lately. Yeah, playing stuff offline. You know what's funny is I've been really the opposite. A small streamer, you're totally average height for your age. Actually, I don't know what the average height for a woman my age is. Yeah, I play Pokemon Yellow for nostalgia, yeah. Yeah, I feel like the only game I've been actually, I'll just say, the only game I've been playing offline has just been Pokiopia. But like, I feel weird if I don't make time to stream. I feel like I'm being lazy. And I don't like that. I'm really excited for when classes end. I'm hoping to have like kind of a normal stream schedule for the summer. Is it? Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock. It's like, I feel a little tired. Probably because I need to eat lunch eventually. I've only been streaming for like 2 hours though, and I had, well, maybe I should finish this shake. That would be good. I played Stardew for 7 hours on Sunday. Oh my gosh, I gotta get you hooked on Fields of Mystery. I almost played it today. Also, because Frank sent me a game that is also kind of like Stardew, and I realized, I was like, I don't think Frank has seen me play Fields of Mystery yet. Because Fields of Mystery to me, it's like Stardew Valley meets Pokemon meets Animal Crossing. It's so good. It's kind of like any gripe that you have, you might have with Stardew, they kind of fix it in that game, which is cool. I've not seen you play that yet. I know. I need to get on that. We should play Stardew together sometime, Cam. When our schedules are more normal. Because we haven't done any collabs, really, have we? I don't think so. Okay, this looks better. This area is at least a little bit better cleaned up. Let's cut this. This. I like the bushes. I don't really like how they're laid out, so let's dig up these bushes, actually. These hedges. Because they're in different colors, and I like the idea of putting these out here. But maybe... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Darn it. I don't know another way to... Whatever, it's fine. I'll fix it later. The only way I think once you've tilled the soil to fix it that I've noticed is just by breaking it, the block again, and replanting it, which sucks. It's like kind of annoying. Yeah, and these are also, the streetlights are in like just the weirdest spots. So I might readjust where some of these streetlights are. Like I said, my goal is to kind of try to fix one, like develop an area a stream. I don't know, I like things to be way more symmetrical than we have them here. Does that make me a little neurotic? Yes. Am I fine with that? Also yes. First time playing it, I think we got to like day 15 of summer and I'm level 8 fishing already. That is such a man way to play Stardew. I love that. Have you at least like met the people in the village? What's funny is like I hate the fishing. Hate it. Can't stand it. Literally my least favorite thing about the game. I really wish you guys could hear Appa. I need to get a better clip of him sometime and like post it on like YouTube or Twitch because his snoring is so funny. It's literally the funniest thing ever to me. He's so loud too when he snores, but he's so cute. The most precious little bean. Oh, whoops. This. Okay, let's water this area a bit. Loud bean. I met everyone. Oh, I'm still not sure that what I'm doing, but I'm bringing in that money. Hell yeah. You know what's funny is my least favorite aspect of Stardew is probably the gardening stresses me out really bad. I don't actually like the farming aspect of it all that much, which is kind of funny. I'm not all that interested in the actual farming aspect of it, but what can you do? I don't like the farming or the fishing. I like the exploration. I've gotten better at the cave situation, I think. I didn't used to like the caves at all. The caves used to piss me off. Is that... Are those equidistant? That's fine. Looks better than it did. Okay. So there's like, this place is like kind of dented in, but I don't, that we just were looking at a second ago, I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, or like if I'm meant to fill that and make it flat land, like more flat. I really don't know. Or like if I'm supposed to fill it in with water later. Excuse me, oh my goodness. Oh, this was the other one that I needed to fix. Thank y'all. Automated sprinklers? Yeah. As soon as the automated sprinklers become an option, I don't mind. Yeah, don't worry about farming right now. Mood. We'll get to that eventually. Yeah, that's the auto sprinklers, but I always try to farm at least enough so that way, I can fill out, should I like, maybe I should break this? I try to complete the, how you call it in the first year is like my biggest goal. The, however it's called. Oh, this would be a cool place for a sign. Okay. And let's cut these. The trees, just like, I haven't really decided where I want these yet. I just know I don't necessarily want them here. They reduce some of the visibility here, and that makes it kind of annoying. I haven't even decorated this area in my own game yet, like my personal file. I haven't even really worked on this area before, so I don't really have any idea of exactly what I want to do. I just kind of have a general sense of what I'm thinking about doing. Bean. Appa. The snores are so loud. It's like... it's a teeny bit annoying. Oh, that's Cliff Rock. It won't let me fix it yet. Like, see, you can't see the stairs right here. Anyways, suffering for 3 more hours. Oh no! Good luck! Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. Miss you lots. This area is kind of a mess. This might be a cute little place for a park or something later. Excuse me, I forgot to send it. There's a situation so it takes away your option and choose higher. I can't remember the last time I played. Oh no, I hate the mouse control option. I'll try to fix that in a minute. Yeah, I think the other thing is I think a lot of people just like the option. It makes sense, and I can totally see what you're saying. But I also think a lot of it just has to do with people don't like options being taken away from them that they didn't previously, that they previously had. And so I can for sure understand from that aspect why people are upset. If you're paying the same amount of money but having less options, that's definitely not ideal. And I don't know, I'm somebody who definitely goes back and will play games. And I do play a lot offline, especially on the Switch and stuff. I play a lot offline because I don't always have easy access to Wi-Fi and stuff. But that's just because that's how I play games. So yeah, I think it definitely depends on the individual. Like, what everybody's individual like kind of play style is. Oh no, I'm carrying too much stuff again. Darn it. You can hold over 10 something. No need for a subscription fee no matter how many times you listen. That's kind of ironic. That's funny. Wait, I need a reason to complain. I can't just complain to complain. I mean, I do be. Sometimes. I'm gonna ever complain over a feature I have never used since the last time, even without having a machine connected. Like I said, if someone who doesn't, yeah, the outrage is justified. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. Wait a minute. Should I, maybe, here, this is what I'll do. I'll use the fencing. I'll put the fencing where I know that it kind of looks like it's supposed to kind of continue out. I might fill that all in. There's no reason to have this weird little area. Sounds like somebody knocked on my door. I'll worry about it if they knock again. And we'll just pull these all up. Is this something down here? Oh, up here. Nice. Okay, and then what was it that I dug something up? Where? Somewhere. Shoot, where'd it go? That wasn't the spot that I think I dug up. I think it was somewhere else. Ugh, I don't remember. Hopefully I'll come across it. I can't believe it's raining again though. That's kind of crazy. I feel like it just rained. What's up, Super? How are you doing? How is life? Staying busy? Just that joke that, like, every dad I've ever known, like, was, how's it go? Like, working hard or hardly working. Yeah, that's what they say. Finished training for today. How'd it go? Did it go well? Well. Funny, I almost played Fields of Mystery today, and then I was like, I don't know, I kind of want to make some more progress in Pokiopia. I think it's been going pretty well. Turd, how's your week going? It's going good. I'm just, yeah, I've also just been really tired a lot, but, I mean, the week itself is going pretty good. You missed my little update. I talked to, was this? Oh, I forgot to give the second update. I called, my insurance company yesterday about the medication that they are, like, refusing to give me. And I think I might have sorted everything out, so hopefully my doctor can resubmit an application for it. And, I can get my meds this week, which would be really nice. So maybe I'm not so tired and, like, kind of sick all the time would be awesome. I would love that. That would be the best ever. So that's, like, super positive news. I'm really excited about it because I've not been in my fibromyalgia medication for, like, over a month now. So that's been unfortunate. So the news that I got yesterday was so good. I'm like really excited about that. And then I'm wrapping up school kind of. Like I'm getting pretty close to being done for the semester. May 8th is like the last day where like all my stuff has to be turned in, and classes, my last class that I actually have to show up physically to in person is tomorrow. Other than that, it's like final projects, essays, things like that. So I'm ready. I'm ready to kind of be, you know, I'm kind of ready to be done for this semester. I'm ready for my break. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hold on. I gotta wake Papa up. Have your electrolytes? Yeah. Neighbor was getting on me about that the other day. Hi, you're too loud, Chunky. You need to wake up. Your snoring is too loud. It's super annoying. Fat boy. Okay. Hopefully that'll get him to stop, because... yeah. You're not doing... yeah, and I'm still gonna get on you about that you need minerals, you weirdo. I know! Ugh. I know. I know. I'll get to it. I will. You're too loud. He's so loud, you don't understand. I don't think you guys can hear him. I don't think this mic picks it up because it has like a really good sound dampening. Shut out, Frank. But no, like Appa is so loud, like unbelievably loud. Like he keeps me up at night with his snoring now. It has gotten so bad. So I'm gonna need him to chill out with the snoring today. And it's... I love him. I love him dearly. And he loves to sleep, like, right next to my head. So I'll, like, wake up to him just loudly snoring in my ear. Because he wants to lay on the pillow next to me at night. A menace, I tell you. This might be, like, a cute place for, like, a topiary or something. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's what they're called, topiaries, maybe, perhaps. I feel like, I don't know if I'm supposed to fill this in or if this is supposed to be some sort of a pond or something. I genuinely have no clue. Because this is all gonna be water. Maybe I should leave this like mostly open so that way it can kind of be like a pond? Maybe? That might be kind of cute. I guess in that case then these could go somewhere else. Well, let's go put some of this stuff away. Chinese or Mexican food today, Layla? Which one should I get? Chinese food. Love Chinese food. Actually, also really love Mexican food, but Chinese sounds really good today. Burger sounds kind of good. I'm allergic to red meat, but maybe I should have a burger. Oh, I need to fix my inventory. Hold on. Ugh, so annoying. Let me go here. Okay, let's also put these here. And then we need to... like this. I forgot to finish my breakfast shake. Okay. Let's talk to the professor. Look at this item. And then they finished building something. I'm getting a lot of weird items way earlier than I got in my personal save file. Which is interesting. Okay, we need to decorate that house. Let's grab some items. Actually, let's also grab maybe this rug. And then let's buy the vines. Oh, no, hold on. Let's buy 10. So we can decorate the insides like well. Let's buy this. So I know where I'm gonna put that. Okay. Really quick, I'm gonna... Oh, hold on. We have some items. Small relic. Oh! No, not there. Try again. I promise my hand-eye coordination isn't that bad. Well, maybe it's a little bad, but it's fine. What kind of Chinese food you gonna get? Okay, now, oh, wait a minute. Cause are these are old ones. I think if I... Yeah. I don't think they can be the worn ones for that Pokemon. Oh, did it give me... That'd be great. I never got... I don't even think I have... Hold on. I don't think I ever got this recipe. Perfect, we might be able to call another Pokemon. Yeah. Look at us. There's so many I want to get, either tempura shrimp, deluxe fried rice, or king duck. Ooh. I've been a big fan of shrimp lately. Personally. Really into shrimp recently. Oh, we gotta build some items here. Let's craft. We need to make 4 desks. We need to make 4 chairs. We need to make 4 of these small vases. 4 of these coffee mugs. 4 of these. Just some standard stuff for now. Okay, and then we'll take... Oh, I can't hold them anymore. Oh, let's get this appraised. We can put this away. And we'll take this bed. Wonderful. Where's the professor? There he is. hungry. Okay. I can't wait till we get some wallpaper options and stuff. Okay, all these houses are done. That's awesome. Then let's make 8 of everything then. Because we're going to be decorating both these. Oh, wait, there's something else over here. Recipe, awesome. Let me also put... we're gonna put something away that I bought before I forget that that's what I was planning to do with it. I'm gonna put the horsey fountain here that I bought. And that will eventually look cool. Just not now. Oh, that was the other thing I was doing. I forgot. We're gonna craft 4 more of these. 4 more of these. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's start with that. Okay, this is... can't remember who I was going to put in here. I can worry about it later, though. Let's put the Bulbasaur line in this house. have tea, but I have Coke Zero. We'll allow it. How are you doing today? How's it going? I hope things are going well. Except it's just this one. Yeah, because I actually don't have tea right now either. I have a breakfast shake. We'll have to allow it for today. You're just winding down a bit before you embark on some Pokiopia of me. Oh, heck yeah! Are you having a good time with the game? I hope you're enjoying it. Max too good of a time. Yeah, I realized that you can't put some of these under windows because it won't let you put stuff on top of the desk afterwards, which is super annoying. Eventually, when we get more items, we'll come back and kind of redecorate some of these areas. We just need it to be enough for now for the Pokemon to move in. But I don't want to, like, make a bunch of stuff that I'm eventually going to replace. Because I kind of know, because on my personal save file, I know some of the items I've been playing. I know some of the items that we'll get later and how I'm going to want to decorate. And I'm not going to want to have to redecorate everything. If that makes sense. Enjoying it very much yourself? Yeah, I'm addicted. On my personal save file, I'm all the way to the Sparkling Skylands, I think is what it's called. My rule though is, like, I really try not to move on to an area until it's at least level 10. But I followed that on my other run through. And honestly, I think I really want to make sure that I complete sections first. And now that I kind of know what I'm looking for, I kind of know how I want some of the sections to look, which makes it a little bit easier. Those windows aesthetics? Or can you actually see at them? Aesthetics. Or are you talking about these ones? Because I do have that new film that I put on them, so you actually can't see outside unless you open it. That's fair. I kind of rushed to the end because I wanted to get to the meat and potatoes quickly. That's fair. No, I'm like that with a lot of other games. But I also really love to decorate. So. Okay, we're gonna... What was that? Oh, this area had, like, tables and stuff that I might want to steal. Okay, I've been decorating my wastelands for the time being. Yeah, I need to kind of go back and redecorate my wastelands in my personal file. Playing on stream has given me a lot of ideas, though. About, like, how I want it all to eventually look. Like, this area of my personal save file, this section, completely untouched for the most part. maybe we can make that over here. Oh, I didn't bring, well, we'll just, can I steal some of these? We'll just move it here. And then, shoot, we don't have hedges. I put them all away. Let's go grab the hedges real quick. I need 4 for now. There we go. Heck yeah. Maybe I should, well, no, because I don't really need to. I only need this one Pokemon that I haven't called yet, so from that. Okay, back to decorating. Appa, he's snoring insanely loud again. What was that sound, Appa? He's still snoring. I just shook him and he's still just... Dude. Oh. Squished a bean. Now he's gonna be here to annoy the hell out of us. Okay. Let's see. Homie, butt out of my face, please. I did this to myself. I should have known better. Fat boy. Honestly, he's a menace. Ugh, he's a bad bean. Well, he's not really, but he is sometimes. He's sometimes a bad bean. But he's so cute. It's his like soul redeeming factor. Is how cute he is. Appa, what are you doing? Chunky. Causing problems for sure. As per usual. probably put, I don't know, this like this, because we'll probably put a couch here. And these are like kind of, I'm gonna make them like end tables, is my thought. Might be kind of interesting. We'll put the picnic basket here too. Good, back to sleep, Mom. Honest? I know. Ugh, Appa. Please don't start snoring again. He's awfully cute, just a little bit annoying sometimes. Maybe in the other house I should make like a log. He's tired from doing nothing all day. Well, probably tired from keeping me up all night. The cats have been so bad about like running around and being little menaces in the evening. I do not appreciate it. Oh no, ma'am, you're not moving in here. She wants to move in here, and there's only gonna be her and one other person. I'm not letting her move in here. One other Pokemon. I try to, like, if there's a set or, you know, like an evolutionary line, I try to keep them all living in the same habitat. Is my usual goal. Thinking here we'll put, like, this table and these little stools. I should have moved to this one a little bit closer. And then, yeah, I think that looks good. Upstairs, I'll put these other two, like, side tables for a couch, probably. Right here. Okay, that's good. Awesome. Oh, he says it's bright. I need to get him, we need to build him another home. But for now... Oh, here we go. We'll put the birds all in this house for now. I'm thinking, because we have a hoot hoot as well. There he is. Eventually they'll probably move into different homes, but I think they'll be good for now. Because who did I put? This is where I put... Here we go, yeah. Come, you can move here. I'll move in here. Can live on the second floor. Okay, let's move the hoot hoot and the Pidgey to this house. Because I'm gonna put Vespiquen and the bee upstairs. Home bee. In that other house. You can live on the first floor. You can live on the second floor. You can live on the first floor. Sorry, trying to move closer. And then he needs to be somewhere, at least for now. Once we get some more of the 2 Pokemon homes, like the dual homes, we'll let them move in here into those, but for now, he needs somewhere that's better. Yep, because we need to increase the environment level. That's going to be like kind of the fastest way to do it, and then we'll get more homes from doing that. Yay, money. Okay, we're definitely gonna buy these. We're gonna hoard these, because I know I'll need them later. Oh, that'll be good for also later. Eventually. Anything that we need, like, right now? Not really. This is the wrong border for this town. We don't have the right one yet. Okay. Need to level up more, so let's see if... Oh, we have, I think... Onyx doesn't have a house yet, I don't think. So we might need to move Onyx somewhere different. Let's just plant these so that way they grow. It doesn't really matter necessarily where, I guess. Let's go move Onyx into a habitat real quick. We'll move him in, because if there's anyone that doesn't have a habitat, that really lowers your score by a lot, I think. Oh, this isn't where I was trying to go. Good thing he's slow. Move him in with the birds for now. Wow, where is he? See that slow? He's just that slow. Okay. Thanks for the hydrate. Ooh, and a stretch. Stretch twice? Okay. 2 stretches, I'll do a big stand-up stretch then. Oof. There we go. Thank you for the stretches. Do I think there was one? Oh, that's weird. Oh, it just because it gives the sound alert now, which is interesting. I guess that's how it's set up. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot I changed programs that I use. What? Oh. Is it this habitat that I didn't put anybody extra in? Yeah, it's this one. Move in here. Okay, and then let's build some fencing. Actually, let's put some... Oh. Sir. Let's put these away. Let's see. Okay, so we built all this up. Let's actually move these for now. Okay, and then we'll build a walkway to get over that way eventually. I can't remember, is there... There might be... I really don't remember. There might be something like, kind of important up here. I think this... Yes, maybe? Yes. Okay, so eventually that's something we're gonna work on. Is we're gonna clear a lot of this out so that way it gives us access to that other area. Then we'll build like a pathway and stuff. Okay. Let's... Okay. Oh, fencing, that's what we were doing. It's like, what did I have all that fencing for again? We're building some fences. I think I'm gonna build one here. Oh, whoops. Here. Should I start it here, maybe? There we go. And then we can put... is it these? Whoops. Wrong one. Wonderful. And then here, let's also... let's... Oh, that's not enough. I think it's gonna just... I hate that it, like, walkways kind of have to be uneven, but they kind of do. This game did not really prep for that, unfortunately. We're gonna put a path here of barren soil. Or let's go pick some up. Or some ordinary soil, excuse me. And then, did I have any walkway left? I do, I have some walkway. We'll worry about building that bridge later. I guess you could make it go 3, but then the fencing won't fit. Fencing is only meant for 2. We'll just have to live with it. Unfortunately, we'll just have to live with it. Did I get the path to get all the way? No, it's missing some. And then I guess maybe I'll build this here. There we go. Oh. There we go. That looks good. I guess we can break this out to eventually be like a place for a sign would be cool. I guess I might as well. Quick. Whoops. Can I break this up yet? Maybe? I can't remember. Yeah, it's just the rock, I think. Awesome. Then I'm thinking maybe we put some bushes along here. Might be kind of nice. So you grab some of the bushes that I put away. We've got plenty of these, so let's start with that. So I have these. I think those would be good. Maybe plant like a tree on each side of this little pathway. Maybe we do the same thing over here. But we could put it like right here. Do I maybe want them on the inside over here too? And then just plant the hedges here. How many do I have? 5. Okay. Okay, we'll grab, I think we have some hedge seeds. We can plant those. Yeah, we do. It's good for now. Oh, hold on. There we go. Maybe let's plant here, maybe, kind of. See, and then like maybe we can put it, I don't know, like some outdoor furniture over there eventually. Is anybody living in these? No. Okay, so to get our level up, eventually I want to destroy those anyway, but for now, let's put stuff in them. So that way we can move Pokemon into them. Desks and chairs and mugs are always good. Only one Pokemon can live in those huts at a time, which is why I do eventually want to get rid of them. That's all. Literally all that's gonna be in these huts. They're temp huts. I just need Pokemon to not be homeless. doesn't let you pan the camera in here to like adjust angles, which is super annoying too. And that's all stuff that I can carry into their next home with them. Okay, let's check to see if there's anybody who straight up doesn't have a house or a habitat. Okay, so she needs a better place to live. And then I'm living in an out-of-reach house. I can move myself to one of the nicer homes. Okay, we'll just grab whichever one of them is like kind of close. Bye. Okay, so she's living in a straight up iffy situation, it said. So let's have her move. And then who else? Where's Timber? So that he also, well, I guess Drifloon also is not in a great habitat, so. Okay, awesome. At least they're living somewhere. That house is empty again because I moved the Pidgeys, so where's Combi and Vespiquen? Are they up there yet? It's daytime, so a mansion for Mary Leela, yes. Actually, I'll probably just move myself in with maybe Combi. I'm living in like a not great habitat apparently. I think I'm living in like one of these little huts over here. Yep, I'm living in like a little itty bitty hut. Sure, I don't even know where he lives, but here. Oh, I think it's actually not these boxes, it's I think this, right? Is it this tall grass habitat? No, I don't know. I'll put it here. I was like, I don't remember what I was doing. I was moving my flag. So that way, at least I was living in a slightly better situation. So that might up the environment level too. And if I'm living with Vespiquen and Combi, it'll be a little bit easier to... Okay, they're still not here, so we're gonna have to use honey. That sucks. I want them to move into this house today. Okay, then let's go grab Combi. actually might move these flower beds over a little up this way. Okay, Combi, come here. This way. There we go. Oh, there's more flowers there. I guess I could put some there too. I have these random ones. I don't know what I'm gonna turn this area into eventually. Dang, I thought that having them move in was gonna up their happiness more. But I guess not yet enough, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I didn't realize I hadn't made this habitat yet. Good to know. Okay. Thanks for the hydrate, Frank. Maybe I can make two. I need to steal some more flowers from somewhere, but... I might steal all these. And actually, let me see, were there more hedges? I was really bad about decorating my own personal island with stuff. With like actual bushes and things. We don't have matching hedges. That would drive me crazy. Let's grab these flowers then. We'll just put a bunch of flowers. Oh, did that change the kind of habitat it was? Oh, I guess this just doesn't count as a shaded one. That's interesting. I don't know, I feel like leading up to the grave should be pretty, right? Doesn't that makes kind of sense to me. This is all gravesite stuff. So I want it to like be full of flowers. How many do I have? I have 3. Okay. Maybe these two can go somewhere else. Oh, we need to break this out. Because we're gonna continue to lay brick flooring this way. many squares is this? 3 squares wide. I want like an inch on each side. Grass. We'll get out the way, homie. Can't see him working here. Move! Oh my god, it's like his whole goal to be in the way. I think we still have some of this brick. Oh, not a lot though. Okay. Can we... Okay, Professor! I need to craft. Okay, there we go. Let's make like... We'll make 50, because I know we're gonna need a lot. Because we're gonna do some of that tiling down that other area too. That we were building out earlier. I'd be so tired from all this gardening and walking. I know. I could not walk that much for sure. This guy, it's like, that's so annoying. Like, dude, get out of the way. You ain't got nothing better to do than be in my way all the damn time. And more of that path will fill out. I'm kind of wondering, does it make sense to like makes sense to continue at this? No, because I built all that. I don't want to ruin all of that. It's fine. Okay, let's lay out some brick. big? How many spaces does sign take up? Just one? Okay, so maybe I'll put grass also in this spot. Whoops. Put a sign. Because it's gonna be like kind of leaving to a direction, seems like. And then I kind of know what I want this to eventually be. Do we have fencing? No, I finished it all off. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. Let's check the environment levels. Okay, so we have some that are average. Let's see if there's anything we can put near their habitats. Like, why does Driftland still say average? Like, he got moved in somewhere, right? Yeah, he did. So what does he want in his house? Okay, he wants a decoration. Does this count? No, that's relaxation. Okay, weird. But fine. Oh, I think it can only go on the outside of the house. Because I can't really put hanging decorations inside the house, these houses. Okay, we're gonna have to pick a different kind of decoration. This is a decoration. Put a table in there. It's so ugly. Specifically strange stuff. I want to know more about what kind of decoration it is. Like, what's considered strange? Is a gravestone strange? There's gotta be, like, a better way to get info. Does any of this count for him? Or am I gonna have to, like, take time to Google this at some point? Sir, get back here, I have to check on you. Okay, that probably helped somewhat. So that did move him in up a little bit. Timber. Okay. I saw him around somewhere. Oh, maybe it was Girder. I might worry about that on another day. I think this is a good place to stop for now. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Because I need to eat. Oh, whoops. All right, everybody. Oh, I hope you guys had a good time today. I'm not gonna raid because I'm gonna be spending the rest of today uploading videos to YouTube and it will make everything lag. So I'm not gonna raid if I do that. But it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I should be able to stream tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow evening. I hope you guys had a good time. Actually, maybe tomorrow morning before class. Maybe right after class. Maybe sometime after 1 o'clock, but like not late. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like streaming in the morning. Maybe I'll happen to wake up super early and I'll do like a really early stream. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much. For those of you guys who are watching on YouTube, thank you, and I'll see y'all later.